New character sculpt I'm working on. I should be letting this thing dry. The clay is too wet and it's sticky like peanut butter. I should be letting it dry, but the thing is I keep messing with this thing, trying to get just down the basic features of the character, so when I get it done, it will resemble it, and I can go back in and fine-tune, detail it. The only problem I'm having is wanting to make this as close to the real thing as possible. And this is just a rough outline. It's not anything that's been defined or is even closer to being defined. And I'm just not exactly sure how well it will come out. So what I'm trying to do here is just shape out the cheeks a little bit. Kind of fatten these up a little bit, just because this character is a little bit more prominent cheekbones than most people. Anybody want to guess who it looks like? Like I said, it's almost a comic book character, but not quite. Almost, but not quite. Right now I'm just shaping with my hands to get about the texture or just the outline of what I want to work with. I got the mouth, I got the nose placed. I just have to wait for this clay to not be so sticky and do some refining with tools. But so like I said, I'm just placing markers right now where I want these to be. Clay's still coming off of my hand, so I gotta keep it moist. Kind of keep it off. This is a rough outline. It's got nothing to do with the real thing. It's just a rough outline. And I'm doing it indoors because it's being too cold outside. This clay is already frozen one time. And in freezing, it hasn't done the best job possible to stay pliable. So I know one thing, the nose is too big, the nostrils are too big. So I'm going to have to work them, but that's just placement. The head's perfect though. The head part is perfect. I've got that just right. Just right. Maybe just a little bit down in the top here. Not so much. Smooth that down to get that flat. That's the only problem with these Ed heads, is the back of the head is just so much daggum bigger than the rest of it. But it's not being pliable at all. I'm trying to conform this to exact measurements. Of course, when this gets done, I will be putting a wig on this, so it won't be this exact same thing. But this character is bald. And most things you see bald or almost bald. The person that plays this character has been bald. So that's where I'm kind of working this to make sure the head contours and everything are good. But I have to let this clay dry out, and it's going to take probably a couple of days to dry it out to where it's not so sticky. And I can start shaping it with tools. But for right now, I'm just working with my hands, smoothing it out, because it's repurposed clay, and it got sticky like peanut butter. So oh, God. I almost want to work on the CFX one because it's smaller than the Ed head. But I just don't know exactly what the pliability factor there would be. Look a little grainy. Just cheeks are a little sunken in, too sunken in. day in the morning. The first one is very similar qualities. Very similar qualities. It's one of the things that makes them most intimidating. So it's a natural feature of a certain characteristic of people, but it's has to be politically correct. So, you know. Sticky noses. So there you go. I just kind of really shape the nose out a little bit. I gotta do some definition, but that's about where I want it. Well, like Ron Perlman, didn't it? Yeah. That's what I think too. I gotta leave this thing alone and just kind of go away. Cause I've got enough on here. All I gotta do is shape out the features. I can't shape out the features until the clay dries up a bit, so. sculpting Bigfoot. Yeah, right. No, it's not Bigfoot. Bill Duke. Y'all know Bill Duke? I eat green berries for breakfast. Commando. Green berry. Oh boy. Okay. Oh, mercy. Literally, this line, this clay's pulling off and getting all kinds of aggravations. So modeling them with eyes going to be messing because it's just sticky. All I'm doing is making marks right there because that clay's coming off my hands. It's just sticky. That's what I want the eyes to be. Oh, the general shape for the head right now. That's it. And this has just come from laying clay on here and then working with my fingers, letting it dry a little bit, working a little bit more. That kind of thing. I haven't even broke up my tools yet. Just getting the general shape. Well, it's just getting started. Nowhere near anything near finished. Just getting started. If the clay doesn't dry out and doesn't get anything, if it doesn't dry out and it continues to be sticky, I'm going to have to make a mold of this and work it in some kind of other clay or something. Try to work it maybe, I don't know, monster clay or something like that. But I'm going to leave this for probably a day and see if it won't shape up and dry out. I'll put it in the back bedroom back here next to the heater. It's a little bit warmer back there and it won't absorb as much moisture. And then in doing that, it'll be able to dry out where it's a little bit more pliable because it's still sticking in my hands. So I have to keep wetting my fingers and putting my fingers on it to smooth it out. Anyway, oh my God, that's worse. Sticky peanut butter clay. I pick up the little debris and stuff on my fingers and get it right. Woo! Paper towel. Tilt this down a little bit. That's another way to make skin texture, by the way. On top of it, but this is nowhere near done. So you don't want to, you know, I'm just hitting it to dry it off a little bit because it's so wet. But that is a good way to make skin texture. Take a paper towel and just tap, 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 tap all over the flesh. Shit. Anyway, I'll set this in the vet room, let it dry out, then continue working on it in a day or two. Let it dry out a little bit because clay has to be pliable where I can get in there with tools and start doing some redefining, stiffening, that type of thing. So, appreciate you guys watching. I don't know if you can guess who this is. But if you can, leave a comment below and I'll let you know if you're correct. Alright? I appreciate it. Thanks for watching.